Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Elevator Attendant by rockratzero. So we have irregular 6x6 Sudoku rules. What does that mean? That means in every row, every column, and every bold outlined region, we have the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. So this is a bolded outline region. This is just the column. This is just the column. And then we have 4 boxes. So don't let that confuse you. That's exactly what's going on here. I think it's thematic because we've got elevators down the middle of our building or whatever it is. And then we also have numbered rooms. So we have rooms in our building. Maybe it's a hotel or a skyscraper or something. Well, I guess all buildings with floors have room numbers usually. Anyway, I'm getting diverted. Let's go over numbered rooms. So how do numbered rooms work? I'm just going to use this clue as an example. So this clue, this 4, is telling you where the 4 goes in the row. If it's for a column, it tells you where it goes in the column. And you're counting from that clue. So let's say there was a 4. Let's put it here. If there's a 4 here in the row, then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that 4 is 5 away. And so we fill a 5 next to the 4 because the 4 is 5 away. And so that means this 4 would be a 2 because the 4 is 2 away. So that clearly doesn't work here. So it's just an example. But that is how numbered rooms work. That's just how they all work. I can do a vertical one as an example as well. If I put a 3 here, we count 1, 2, 3, and we put a 2 there. Or alternatively, if we find that the 2 ends up here, then we fill a 3 here, right? It works either way. Just has to be consistent. All right, so those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, well, we have this 3 next to the 6. We might as well place that. Nice introduction to the rule there. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking a couple things, but I think probably the most straightforward thing is to explain that you can never put a 1 next to a numbered room clue. And hopefully it's clear why, unless the number clue is a 1 itself, but none of these are 1. So we can say that universally about this puzzle. If I put a 1 here, it's telling me that the 4 is 1 away from here. So it's 1, it's here. It's telling me the 1 says the 4 is here, but it's not, it's a 1. But if I make it a 4, it's not a 1 anymore. So it should be 4 away. And that actually introduces the other issue. If the digit matches, and again, if it's not a 1, if the digit matches, then you have to count. That's placing the 4 somewhere else, right? So we'd have 2 4s in the row. So you can't put a 1 next to a numbered room clue unless it's a 1. And you can't put the digit itself next to a numbered room clue unless it's a 1. And so for that reason, I think this column's interesting because in this column, where does the 1 go? It can only go here. And then we can ask where the 4 goes because both of these are 4 clues and the 4 goes there. Now we're left with a 5, 6. Actually, this 4, let's follow up on these. This 4 places a 2. This one on this side now knows that that's a 3. This one here says that's a 5. Okay, and I think the chain ends there. But now we can talk about what's left here. It's a 5, 6 pair. And this one here can't be a 6, because if it was a 6, that would put a 4 here, and we just talked about how that doesn't work. So this is a 5, placing a 4 there, placing a 2 there. This is a 6, placing a 4 there. That says that the 2 is here. Okay, so what do we have left here? Let's do some penciling. We've got a 1, 6 pair here. This 2 looks in, so there's a 2 here. This is a 1, 6. We need 1, 6 and something. 1, 3 and 6 here. That's not a 6. Okay, so 4 in this column actually can only go here because it can't go next to the clue. And so that does put a 3 here and a 1 here, and that resolves all of these. Okay. Is that all our clues? I think that might be all our clues. So it should just be Sudoku from here. Here we need 3, 4, 5. So this is the 4. Here actually, let's do this pair here, and that'll give us this digit. This is a 1, 5. So this digit is a 4. This is now a pair. This is 1 and 6. We know the order. Sure, let's just think about what this box needs. The box needs a 1, which goes down here. It needs a 2, which only goes here. It needs a 3, goes here, gives us this 5 and 3, and then we need a 5 and a 6. So the 6 goes here, and the 5 goes there. There we go. And we're done. Correct solution. Nice. All right, well, cool puzzle, Rockrat. Interesting theme there with the numbered rooms in our hotel or whatever. I guess some numbered rooms at the bottom makes... I guess maybe that these are like elevators and that's the floor we're going to or something. However you want to think about that, but it was neat. Also a great introduction to numbered rooms. The puzzle solved very cleanly and at least once you thought about where ones could go and then where fours could go in this column, it just sort of solved itself, which was neat. So thank you again. I hope you enjoyed this as well. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.